Hi, welcome to Face the Facts. I'm Nick Face. And before we begin this episode of Face the Facts, we want to welcome you back. It's been quite some time, I want to say. This is the longest I've been away from doing this, so bear with me, please. So before we begin, I just want to welcome our special guest, I'd like to say tonight. We're going to save you for the last because you haven't been in a while. So I want to welcome Rob McCarthy back.
How's it going?
It's been quite a long absence from you.
Yes it has. Yeah, it is. I'm glad to be back. So.
And we want to welcome back, now I think 2007 when that Kevin Garnett trade proposal that you made on Face the Facts.
That's right.
We're going to welcome Kevin Vendt back.
Heard that here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. You know, that's why you face the facts, because this is what you hear. You hear the good stuff.
This is the top quality sports talk.
It certainly is. We beat sports talk any day of the week. But we want to be nice to all our viewers out there. Before we begin, we had to send a special greeting out to one of our loyal viewers out in Palm Harbor, Florida. That's my grandfather. He's not dealing with his heart troubles very well right now, and he's back in the hospital again as of tonight. So we want to throw our condolences to our number one fan out there. We want to wish him the best during this rough time in his life.
Absolutely. Also like to wish you guys a happy anniversary.
I know.
Happy anniversary. This is the anniversary of Manny Ramirez leaving the Red Sox, and the Red Sox doing much better after he left. So.
Isn't it amazing? It's been a year.
It's been a year. It's hard to imagine.
Did we miss him?
No, not at all.
Really,
not at all.
I missed the do. I don't know. Those signs of.
I think we miss his bat a little bit, but I think his defense we certainly don't miss, and his attitude we certainly don't miss. So. Anyway.
I feel like your mic wasn't on.
What the heck?
Oh, boy.
I counted and everything.
Yeah, I know. All of a sudden, we were playing my mic. I didn't put you back on, so I said, wait a minute, can't I come?
So we want us to start over again?
Start the thing over again.
Okay,
All right.
start the hangover again. All right.
Are we good now? Or just let us know.
Yeah.
What did we start with first? I always welcome you back at the
Welcome
Kevin
him
Garnett.
back and Kevin Garnett,
Okay.
and then your grandfather, and then happy anniversary.
Okay.
Try to act, funny again.
Yeah, I'll try to.
I'll try to. That was a good opening.
Yeah, that was great. I gotta stop doing that.
What?
Oh,
What is
like-
it?
It's my knee brace. I keep knocking on my knee brace. I get this
Hey, it's a habit. That's all right.
it's
Hey.
NFL lineman knee brace on my
Oh yeah, you got one of those huge ones with the
huge metal ones.
the thing that curves over, and then you just
Yep.
you can see it on the field, and you're like, oh, that guy's probably.
John, we set? Okay. Hi, welcome to Face the Facts. I am Nick Face, and guess what? It's been a long time since I've been here, but I want to welcome our viewers back. We don't take vacations on Face the Facts, but I've been away for far too long. You've been away far too long.
Yeah, I have.
Freddie knows you pretty well.
Yeah, hopefully, I'm glad to be back. It's great. So, hey, hopefully.
Your name is Rob McCarthy.
How's it going?
Will be
How's
our
it
guest.
going?
We want to welcome back our special guest tonight. He hasn't been here since
Like May of 2007.
the Kevin Garnett proposal you
That's
had
right.
quite some time ago.
Saw it here first on Face the Facts, the whole Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen thing. I put that together, and it happened, and it's been a great couple of years since then.
So you've seen the Celtics championship. You've
Unbelievable.
seen the Patriots go down the tubes and the Giants. But we want to welcome you back, Mr. Vendt. It's great to see you. And before we begin the show, we want to throw our condolences out to our number one fan in Florida, which is my grandfather. He's not doing quite well. He's actually back in the hospital as of tonight. He's not dealing with his heart trouble that well. But we want to throw our condolences out to him and wish him the best. And hopefully he gets back on his feet and be able to watch Face the Facts even more. We know
that's his goal in life. Is to
yeah,
watch Face
exactly.
the Facts.
we know that he's
Absolutely.
quite some.
Also want to wish you guys a happy anniversary.
Yeah.
It's amazing it's been a year.
It's been a year since Manny Ramirez has left, and it's been good to see him gone.
The funny thing is, I don't even miss him at all.
You don't miss him?
I really don't. I don't miss him at all.
Maybe as of late, we miss him a little,
we miss his do and his do-rag and all that. But
the signs.
And
his swing.
We definitely miss his bat, but I don't
And
think we miss his defense, and I don't think we
His
miss
pointing,
his
yeah.
and his pointing, that's right. But they were showing baseball bloopers on Baseball Network the other day, and one of their favorite ones is the one when Manny Ramirez cut off the throw from Johnny Damon.
Oh, forever always
about
laugh.
15 feet, and Manny Ramirez is there leaping to cut it off, and it's just one of those things. We haven't seen any of that. We've actually seen real defense in left field over the last year. So
Isn't it amazing?
it's amazing how much of a difference it makes to have a real person defending in left field.
Do you think Jason Bay will ever do a triple cutoff?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so. But, hey, you don't know what you're going to see in baseball every day.
That's true. That's true.
But you do know that we're going to be talking about baseball a little bit towards the end of the show because it's the most exciting. It's the time of the year right now.
That's right.
I think we have to start off with the team that got a good run in the playoffs. I was a little bit surprised, but they picked up quite a player this offseason already, and we welcome to town Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah, welcome, Rasheed.
Thoughts about him?
Well, I mean, one of the things that they obviously were missing in the playoffs this year was someone to really come in and replace Kevin Garnett when he was down. And Rasheed Wallace gives them that, gives them another good big man off the bench, probably play six-man this year. And I really think it's a terrific pickup. I think it personally puts the Celtics right back in the mix of one of the top, if not the top team in the Eastern Conference, certainly one of the top 2 or 3.
I will say I'm kind of a little bit scared with his mouth a little bit because he has a tendency to run his mouth.
It's going to be a contest between him and Perkins to see who's going to get the most technical.
He does run his mouth a little bit. I'm kind of scared about that. He might get technicals and everything, but hopefully he can tone that down and.
But the nice thing about him being there is whoever starts getting fouls early in any game, whether it's Perkins, whether it's Garnett, or even the small forward position, whoever they have playing there, depending on how the team works itself out. But he can fill in any one of those 3 positions because he's got a good, nice little 18, 19-foot jumper, but he can do some post moves inside too. And any one of those positions he can come in for.
We missed the depth last year.
We missed the depth last year, and the way I look at the Celtics coming up is they took the team that went to the finals in the Eastern Conference, the Orlando Magic, took them to 7 games without Kevin Garnett, without Rasheed Wallace last year.
Exactly.
And so you put those 2 guys hopefully back in the mix this year, and they got a real shot this year. I mean, and so I'm really excited about them.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
One of the things that I'm really liking besides the depth is, we might have the too many players situation, but we all know that, the too many players is a good thing to have.
Sure.
But one of the players that a lot of the Celtics fans don't quite know about yet is what's the story with Big Baby? Is he going to come back?
Don't know. I mean, I think I'd like to see him back. I think he grew a lot last year as a player. I mean, just even the maturity was unbelievable. I always said about Big Baby and Leon Poe, gee, I wish they were 4 inches taller. Then they'd be, exceptional players. But even the way they are right now, Big Baby grew a lot last year in terms of his on-court ability and all that. And I'd like to see him back. But to be honest with you, I think they're going to have to make a choice between him and Poe. And I honestly don't know who they're going to choose.
It's going to be. I think it would be a tough decision between him and Poe because with the maturity, as you said, Kevin, it's just insane, unbelievable. He just, from what you've seen at LSU his senior year coming into the NBA, it's just unbelievable.
And yet, do you want to lose a Leon Poe to keep him? I mean, Leon Poe's a couple years older, but I mean, Poe is just such a workhorse. I mean, the way he goes after those rebounds at his size, and some of the instinctive plays he makes onto the basket, in particular, and on fast breaks and those kind of things. I mean, he's just an electric kind of guy, but he's also had some injury problems too. So.
But you also have those Tommy Heinsohn kind of fans. Why don't you keep them both?
Yeah, well,
I'm kind of shaky to do that.
I don't see him doing that.
I don't either.
As much as I would like to see them both, I just don't see him being able to keep both of them. They're already over the salary cap.
Yeah, the money situation.
And or they're projected for that at least with bringing in Rasheed Wallace, and all that. So I just don't see how they're going to be able to keep them both. I'd like them to be honest with you. To me,
I would too.
Ideal,
Yeah.
But
boy, what a team that would be.
Yeah.
But I think we'll be okay. Even if we have to choose one of them, because these are Big Baby and Poe aren't the only guys that we're adding. We're also adding another guy, Lester Houston, who came from the draft.
Absolutely.
Which he's not going to be bad.
Yeah,
he's not bad.
He's been injured right now, but that's okay. I'd rather him be injured now than 6 years from now. He looks a lot like a Ray Allen kind of player. I'm not saying he's Ray Allen.
No.
I'm saying he's a Ray
Allen
Allen
that yet,
kind of
please.
player. He's got a good outside shot. He's got a nice smooth move to the basket.
Right.
And, he's one of those projects, but they're in the position where they're able to actually take on a project right now. So.
Exactly. So we're going to have to see what happens there. I just want to throw out a few stats for those statisticians out there that like to follow these guys coming up. He's averaged 27.5 points per game.
Rasheed Wallace?
This is Lester Houston.
Oh, Lester Houston.
And he's from the University of Tennessee, and 3% chance of playing in the regular rotation. So that's not the highest number on earth, but he's a young guy.
Next year's a growing year for him. Next year's give him some.
Just get his feet wet. Just get his feet wet, and then see what he can do.
What he can do. Develop him.
Just like the Red Sox do.
Yep.
Develop,
Yep.
and then you contribute.
Yep.
Celtics aren't the only one that has made a big splash this offseason. I'm going to talk